Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're currently using a Pilote motorhome to tour around the UK and abroad. Please consider clicking the buttons to subscribe and to be kept up to date. Thank you. So let's get on to today's subject. Do you buy diesel for your camper van or motorhome from a supermarket? If the only reason is price or convenience, perhaps you need to think again. In this video I'm going to walk through some of the facts and our thoughts and experience. We're not just talking about price and performance in terms of miles per gallon. Now I have to say that all fuel sold in the UK, including supermarket fuel, must meet minimum quality and safety standards set by our government. Essentially, the lower price of supermarket fuel doesn't necessarily mean it's inferior in quality, but rather a result of the business model and competitive landscape which supermarkets operate. A high percentage of motorhomes and camper vans do considerably less than 10,000 miles per year, some only 3,000 to 7,000 between MOT tests. A diesel engine is best suited to over 12,000 miles a year, and then on longer single journeys and motorway driving at constant speeds. While supermarket fuel is generally fine for most vehicles, including motorhomes, it's not always the best choice if you don't use your motorhome frequently. Supermarket fuels may contain fewer detergents and additives compared to branded fuels, which can be more beneficial for vehicles that sit idle for extended periods. These additives help keep fuel systems clean and lubricated, preventing potential issues when the vehicle isn't regularly run. While the base fuel for both supermarket and branded petrol is the same, coming from the same refineries, the additives used can differ, with supermarket fuel containing none, fewer or less advanced additives than branded fuels. While supermarkets buy more bulk fuel than independent filling stations, which in itself reduce costs, their fuel might not have the same additives. And you might say, well, I buy supermarket fuel and my vehicle runs fine. Yes, and that's great, but think of a vehicle doing limited mileage and perhaps being stood for longer periods of time. Surely you'd want the best fuel you can afford. After all, you've spent many thousands on your chosen leisure vehicle. You clean it regularly, have it ceramic coated, kit it out with all the latest tech and comfort, and yet avoid spending 6 to 8 pence per litre more on some better fuel. So we never now buy non-branded fuel. Not in our cars, not in our motorhomes. We always buy Esso or Shell or something similar. Our experience of supermarket fuels might not be the same as many other motorhomers, but we used to live in an area for 10 years where there were 2 supermarket filling stations and an Esso filling station. We would do our shopping at one of the supermarkets and top up whilst we were there. Sometimes there was a benefit not only because they were in the same location to do the shopping and fuel at the same time, but because there were often additional discounts involved to buying the fuel there. So we have experience of a diesel car which was regularly filled up at the supermarket and ended up with water through condensation in the tank. The vehicle began to degrade and the engine became unusable over a period of a few days. It was stripped and sent for analysis. Water and a very small trace of petrol was found in the vehicle's tank. I had all the receipts which showed diesel had been put in and there was no possibility of misfilling. The insurance company repaired our vehicle and then proceeded to try for 3 years to recover what had happened. Our insurance record during that time showed an outstanding claim, which affected my premium not only on that vehicle but on other vehicles which we insured, as if I had had a claim unresolved. When we got into motorhoming, we decided that we would never fill any vehicle, including our motorhomes, at a supermarket filling station. We don't even put £10 in. We continued thereafter to use the Essentiel station instead, when near home, and a further 7 years we never had a problem with the car. I firmly believe, rightly or wrongly, that the additional cost of branded fuel is definitely worth it, especially on a lower mileage vehicle such as your motorhome or camper van. Is that a risk you are prepared to take? Let's know your views and experience. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.